Awesome. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for tuning into this week's episode of Planting Seeds. Today, I wanted to break down, I think, a vital component in creating our magical prescriptions and how we produce our magical products. And that is the formulation of our herbs and how we formulate our herbs for our magic. So, a lot of times, if you see me in class, other classes, you'll know that I like to reference having a leading herb, right? What I mean by this is that when we are approaching magic in the formulation of our magic, there is a process that we use, and that is usually divining before we light our candles or light our lamps. We divine to ask our ancestors if our formulation is appropriate and if we can move forward with the magic. That is a necessity, absolutely. I also want to encourage that it is a necessity to have organized magic and having your herbs know exactly what their purpose for the magic is. So I always encourage that you have this sort of procedure in formulating your herbs, and that is having a leading herb, having two supportive herbs. So, what is a leading herb? A leading herb basically is the quarterback of the magic and the quarterback of all the herbs that you're using for your magic. The leading herb is the herb that is doing the main work of the magic. It has one purpose, and that is to get to the core of the purpose of the magic. So, to give you an example of that, a leading herb for money magic would be, I'm using basil because I want basil to be the main herb that calls in abundance to me, that calls in the energy of money to me, that calls in the energy of prosperity to me. That is the only purpose that I want basil to do. It's to get to the core. It is to get to the core of the work, which is bring me money, right? Now, that's the only reason why I want that to be my leading herb, because that's the main issue that I'm having, and that's the reason why I'm creating this work for money. Now, after I have my leading herb, which is the quarterback of my herb, if you're not into sports, I'm so sorry. I watch football, so like this is the best example I can give you. But we all know who the quarterback is, because the quarterback is the most popular teammate on the football team. The quarterback is the main person. The quarterback is the star of the team, and so that's why you need to have your leading herb to emulate basically the quarterback energy. The leading herb is going to be the main person that gets the shit done for your work, right? And as we know it, if you've been in magical herbalism classes before, or you're just starting to learn about magical herbalism and you're getting the books that have been recommended to you, then you'll know that one herb, simply one herb, can do all the damage and all the healing that you need. One herb has like 20 intentions. So you don't need magic to have 8 to 10 different herbs, because one herb is really all you need in this magical life, right? So after you have your leading herb, all you need now is just two supportive herbs. One herb is going to be the protector, or you can say I'm trying to think of the name. You can say the linebacker. It's going to be the defense of the team, right? The defense of the team. So the second herb, which is going to be the supporting herb, is basically going to be the herb that protects the work. It's going to be the herb that watches the leading herbs back. It's going to be the herb that keeps the magic safe, prevents infiltration, protects invasion from the work. It also keeps an eye out for any snakes or any other energies that could interfere with this work manifesting, right? All your work should have a layer of protection, and that's why your supporting herb should always be an herb that is protective an herb that is the bodyguard, the herb that is the defense of the team, right? This herb does not have to be specific in element. It doesn't mean it has to be an earth element. It doesn't mean it has to be an air, water, or fire element. It just has to be an herb where its intention for the work is to keep it safe, right? After you have your protective herb, your final herb that you need for your magic is going to be an herb that actually supports the leading herb into getting to its destination. So it could be its partner. It could be an herb that just gives the leading herb an extra oomph, an extra layer of encouragement, an extra, I like to say the extra sauce into your dishes. It gives it that extra pump to propel the work forward and to ensure that it gets to its goal in a timely manner, that it gets to its goal in a place of ease, because sometimes work can be rushed. Its main goal is to be sure it's not only there in one piece, but it completes its mission in a timely, sufficient, and effective manner. I like a supporting herb in that manner to be an herb that is either a fire element or an earth element. Fire element because fire adds passion, drive, determination to the work. It's basically the chariot card in the tarot, or it can be the Knight of Cups in the tarot because it's creative. It adds that extra uniqueness and creativity and drive to the work, right? So I like a supporting herb to be a fire element or an earth element because sometimes the formulation needs to be grounded. Sometimes the formulation needs an herb that is clear-headed enough to see what the defense and the leading herb doesn't see. You need the middleman that sees, okay, this is going to work here. If you back up here, this is a other avenue that we can get to our goal, right? So I like to call the second supportive herb or the third supportive herb the partner, basically the Robin to the Batman, right? So the earth element also is about manifesting things into the physical realm. So I like a supportive herb to be an earth element because they know how to manifest something from the spiritual realm to the physical realm, and they know how to bring in things that you can touch, that you can taste, that you can really dig your hands and teeth into. So really in magic, all you need is 3 herbs to get the job done. You really only need 1, but if you want to be more sophisticated, if you want to have a more eloquent, if you want to have a more dynamic spell, then having duties delegated to herbs will help your magic be not only more powerful, but you'll have your magic be more specific and more, I guess the word I'm trying to say is concentrated. You'll know exactly where your magic is going, what each herb is doing, why they're doing it, and how this is going to manifest and what it's going to look like, right? So if you like what you see today and you would like to see more, I have a Patreon, patreon.com/the Garden Goddess. I also have a apothecary line that uses a lot of these different herbs today. A lot of the different herbs that I talk about with you guys, and a lot of the different herbs that I'll be sharing more of in my next video. So if you would like to see more, please subscribe. Please check out my next video, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. I love you dearly, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Okay, talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye now.